Getting out of a habit can take time. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. You know, when we want to change a habit, and usually it's a bad habit, we want to change to a good habit and hopefully to a great habit, often it can be a back and forth movement. And people often think that when they go to get rid of a habit, that it should be instant. And we hope that it would be instant. In some situations, it is instant. And yet, generally speaking, we kind of go back and forth for a while until finally we give up on the bad habit, and then we open up a space for a good habit or a great habit. Some people begin to replace a bad habit with a good habit, and that can be a good thing too. But sometimes the habits get muddled together and they don't work very well together. And yet it's still better to integrate a good habit even if you still have a bad habit, because you're more likely to go over to the good habit than if you don't integrate it. And yet often when we go to leave a bad habit, what happens is we begin to slowly move out of that bad habit, and then we begin to merge with good habits. Often when we come out of a bad habit, we are like so finished with it and we don't want to go back. And we often can throw ourselves into the good habits, which can be a really good thing. It depends upon what we're talking about. And whether it's the way we eat, whether it's the way we think. You know, some people have habits of negative thinking. Some people eat, really unhealthy foods. Some people are not physically fit, so maybe they don't necessarily have a bad habit, but they don't have a good habit. Some people just kind of lay around watching TV, which is probably a bad habit if you do it excessively. And so some people, maybe they don't have real bad habits, but they don't have real good habits either. And so whether you're a person who has a bad habit and wants to change, whether you're a person that doesn't really have bad habits but doesn't really have great habits, some people have good habits but want to replace them with great habits. Either way, sometimes there's a shift as we start to shift from one habit into another. Sometimes it can take time for some people, and other people just kind of whiz right along, and they do really great. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and remember, be patient with yourself. When you're changing habits, be patient, and yet continue to go towards the right habits. From my house to yours, I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.